In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NFL games happening on January 7, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NFL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Rams vs. San Francisco 49ers. On Sunday, 2 National Football Conference West teams bound for the playoffs conclude the regular season as the Los Angeles Rams pay a visit to the San Francisco 49ers. The Rams secured their spot in the postseason with a narrow 26-25 victory over the Giants last weekend. Meanwhile, the 49ers clinched the top spot in the National Football Conference along with a bye through a decisive 27-10 win against Washington. As Week 18 unfolds, teams are either vying for significant achievements or playing with little at stake. In this instance, both the Rams and the 49ers have already secured playoff berths. The critical distinction lies in the Rams' potential fall to the 7th seed if they lose, a situation they aim to avoid. Matthew Stafford and the Rams have displayed outstanding performance recently, winning 6 of their last 7 games, with the only defeat occurring in overtime against the formidable Baltimore Ravens. On the other side, the 49ers have not only secured the number 1 seed in the National Football Conference, but also boast a 7 out of 8 game winning streak, solidifying their Super Bowl aspirations. Despite the 49ers having already locked up the top seed, there's a significant contrast in motivations for both teams this Sunday. The Rams, seeking to steer clear of the 7th seed and a potential matchup against the Dallas Cowboys in the wild card round, have more at stake. The Rams' explosive offense, featuring Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Puka Nacua, poses challenges for the 49ers' defense in the passing game, potentially leading to significant plays during the game. The clash between these 2 potent offenses makes the final week of the regular season promising, contingent on the participation of key starters. This Sunday's Rams-Niners matchup holds minimal significance for the 49ers, setting the stage for a face-off between Carson Wentz and Sam Darnold. However, given the potential playoff matchup between these teams, both coaching staffs are likely to adopt conservative strategies, avoiding revealing their tactics. The game could witness vanilla offensive play calling, with neither team showing their full hand. Nevertheless, the Rams have more to play for, aiming to avoid falling to the 7th seed, a scenario that could lead to a challenging wild card round against the Dallas Cowboys. While both teams have recently performed well and secured playoff spots, the Rams still have a tangible objective to pursue. With the opportunity to lock up the 6th seed with a win and the risk of falling to the 7th seed with a loss, the Rams face a critical decision. Despite the ambiguity resulting from several players resting, Los Angeles holds an advantage, especially with Christian McCaffrey and other 49ers starters sitting out. Anticipating the 49ers' conservative approach and the Rams' determination, the Los Angeles Rams to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Rams' offense, capable of scoring 4 or more touchdowns against any defense, has averaged over 28 points in their last 4 games. This scoring potential remains strong, especially with the 49ers likely fielding many second-string players at some point. The dynamic receiving duo of Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua poses a significant challenge for defenses, making it difficult to guard both effectively. Despite the 49ers resting most of their offensive starters, they still possess playmakers like Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey, providing ample scoring opportunities, particularly in the first half. The matchup between Wentz and Darnold, while not the most glamorous, features 2 Season-X starting quarterbacks eager to showcase their skills. Although the play calling may be conservative, these former first-round draft picks are expected to give their all. While the total for the game may seem low, there is an anticipation of more scoring than initially expected. Despite the conservative play calling, both teams are likely to find the end zone frequently, making over the projected total our preferred the full game total pick. Chicago Bears vs. Green Bay Packers. The eagerly anticipated clash between the oldest rivals in the NFL is set to unfold on a Sunday afternoon, and the outcome will carry significant playoff implications for one of the teams involved. On this occasion, the Chicago Bears are making the trek to Lambeau Field to face the Green Bay Packers, and the stakes are high. The Packers find themselves in a precarious position, needing a victory to secure either the 6th or 7th seed in the National Football Conference playoffs, contingent on the outcomes of other pivotal games. It's crystal clear that a loss would spell the end of the playoff journey for the Packers. The Bears, riding a wave of success with 4 wins in their last 5 games, aspire to do nothing less than thwart their long-standing rivals' playoff aspirations. As the Chicago Bears prepare to invade the home turf of the Green Bay Packers, their mission is clear: to play the role of spoilers in the Packers' playoff dreams. The Packers face a straightforward equation: win, and they secure a coveted spot in the playoffs. The Bears, fueled by recent successes with victories in 3 of their last 4 games, are on an upward trajectory. Led by the promising Justin Fields, who has showcased his true potential, the Bears' offense has been ablaze. The Packers, winners of 15 of their last 7 games, are in the midst of a formidable playoff push. While the earlier encounter between these two teams saw the Packers dominating with a decisive 28-13 victory, the Bears are now a different force, making this upcoming clash a more evenly contested battle. Despite the Bears' resurgence, the Packers hold the edge, boasting a superior offense led by quarterback Jordan Love, coupled with the home field advantage at Lambeau Field. The Packers' offensive prowess has been on full display, registering back-to-back breakout performances, each yielding over 30 points. Quarterback Jordan Love has exhibited marked improvement and comfort in his role as the Packers' starting quarterback, throwing 7 touchdowns without a single interception in the last 3 weeks. Anticipating another stellar performance from Love, the Packers aim to secure their first playoff berth under his leadership, capitalizing on the momentum gained in recent weeks. For the second consecutive year, the Packers find themselves in a win-and-in scenario in their season finale, this time facing a divisional rival in the Chicago Bears. Last year, the Lions dashed the Packers' playoff hopes, and now the Bears stand as the obstacle to the Packers' postseason aspirations. Quarterback Jordan Love has evolved into the player envisioned when the team drafted him 4 years ago, exuding confidence in the pocket. Despite potential absence of wide receiver Reed, the return of Christian Watson adds a dynamic element to the Packers' offense. The Bears' pass defense, ranked 21st, could prove vulnerable, although they have displayed opportunism in creating turnovers. However, the Packers, ranking top 5 in the league in avoiding giveaways, are poised to rectify past mistakes. While their overall run defense may be 26th this season, recent improvements position them as a formidable force, particularly at home. The Packers are determined not to repeat the errors of the past and aim to emerge victorious against the Bears. A triumph over the Chicago Bears on Sunday afternoon can propel the Green Bay Packers into a wild card spot, marking a pivotal moment in Jordan Love's burgeoning career. The significance of this game cannot be overstated, as a win secures the Packers' playoff berth. Jordan Love, coming off a strong performance against the Vikings, is expected to lead the charge. The Bears, leading the NFL in rush defense, present a formidable challenge for the Packers' running game. However, Green Bay has dominated the head-to-head matchup, winning 9 straight games against the Bears, including a convincing 38-20 victory in the season opener. With Jordan Love's earlier 3-touchdown, interception-free display against the Bears in mind, a similar outcome is anticipated as the Packers seek redemption for last year's final game collapse. While the Bears have showcased impressive form in recent games, the choice leans towards the Packers, driven by the lingering memories of last year's disappointing finish. Therefore, the Green Bay Packers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. After facing early season offensive challenges, both the Packers and the Bears have found their rhythm, resulting in a surge of points in their recent matchups. The Bears' offense has been prolific, scoring 27 or more points in 3 of their last 4 games, with Justin Fields delivering standout performances. Fields has diversified his play, throwing downfield and utilizing his running abilities, securing rushing touchdowns in consecutive games. A pivotal factor for the Bears will be getting the ball to DJ Moore, who has the potential to contribute significantly to their point tally. The Packers, led by Jordan Love, have also experienced an offensive resurgence. Love's precision in throws has drawn comparisons to legendary quarterback Brett Favre. Anticipating an early establishment of their running game, the Packers aim to leverage play-action passes for explosive downfield plays. Justin Fields showcased his best professional performance in the Bears' recent 37-17 triumph over the Atlanta Falcons. Although the Bears are eliminated from playoff contention and possess the #1 pick in the upcoming draft, they have a chance to conclude Green Bay's season at Lambeau Field, providing ample motivation. Expectations include a full-throttle engagement from both teams, with both offenses poised for strong showings. The Packers have been involved in high-scoring affairs lately, with the total surpassing passing in 5 consecutive games against National Football Conference opponents and 5 of 7 when facing the Bears. Over the last 10 meetings between the teams, an average of 46 points has been scored. The Packers have demonstrated a penchant for scoring at an impressive rate, notching 33 points in each of their last 2 games. The Bears, ranking 10th in the NFL in points per game over the last 3 games, are expected to contribute significantly to the offensive showcase. Weather conditions at Lambeau Field are anticipated to be favorable, with temperatures around 30 degrees and no precipitation. Both teams are accustomed to cold weather games, minimizing potential impact. However, the Bears' vulnerability to turnovers, ranking 23rd in giveaways this season, could provide the Packers with advantageous field position. In anticipation of a high-scoring clash between 2 stalwarts of the National Football Conference North Division, our full game total pick leans towards over the projected total. Kansas City Chiefs versus Los Angeles Chargers. This week's matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers holds little significance in terms of playoff implications. With Los Angeles eliminated from playoff contention, Kansas City is securely positioned in the 3rd spot in the American Football Conference, boasting a record of 10-6, while the Chargers stand at 5-11. The Chargers, led by Easton Stick at quarterback, have faced challenges in scoring, particularly against the Chiefs' formidable defense, which has consistently ranked among the best in the league this season. Kansas City, allowing a mere 18 points per game, has excelled in limiting passing yards to 172.9 and rushing yards to 112.9. As the regular season approaches its conclusion, the Chiefs aim to finish on a high note, holding a significant advantage over the Chargers, who have struggled with a 2-6 against the spread record in their last 8 games. In their previous encounter in Week 7, the Chiefs triumphed over the Chargers with a score of 31-17 as 5.5-point home favorites. However, the Chiefs face the challenge of playing without key players such as Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, Travis Kelce, and Rashee Rice. This paves the way for Blaine Gabbert, who boasts a career completion rate of 56.4%, accompanied by 51 touchdowns and 49 interceptions. Gabbert may find success against the Chargers' defense, ranked 25th in the league, allowing 24 points per game and ranking 30th in opposing yards per pass attempt. The significant line shift can be attributed to the Chiefs having nothing at stake and planning to rest their starters in preparation for the wild card weekend. Despite the Chargers being favored, their recent string of losses and the strategic importance of securing a favorable draft pick make their pursuit of victory questionable. Expecting a close contest, the skeleton crew of the Chiefs might keep the game competitive against the relatively thin Los Angeles side. While reluctance persists to support Blaine Gabbert and the backups, favoring the Chargers, who have won only once since November 12th, seems illogical. Refusing to lay 3.5 points with the Chargers, even with the Chiefs resting their top players, stems from a lack of trust in the Chargers' ability to extend a lead beyond a field goal. In what may be a challenging game, the Kansas City Chiefs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The quarterback position for Kansas City will be filled by Blaine Gabbert, who, despite attempting only 5 passes this year, has already thrown 2 interceptions. The Chiefs' first-string skill position players have struggled throughout the season, raising concerns about the performance of their second-string counterparts. Additionally, the absence of Keenan Allen poses a challenge for the Chargers, leaving them with limited options at the receiver position. Foreseeing a heavy emphasis on running the ball from both teams, the primary objective is to exit the game without major injuries. The Chargers' recent offensive struggles, scoring just 9 points against Denver last week and 10 or fewer in 4 of their last 6 games, align with Kansas City's defensive strength, especially with Patrick Mahomes absent from the lineup. The Chiefs maintain a strong defensive lineup, and there is no indication from Andy Reid that most starters will be benched. Facing a Chargers side averaging a meager 15 points per game over their 4-game slide, the matchup appears favorable for the Chiefs. The absence of key Chargers receivers, including Mike Williams, and the uncertain status of Josh Palmer and Keenan Allen, further strengthens the Chiefs' defensive prospects. Given the Chiefs' questionable offensive display, an under on the total is favored. 9 of the Chiefs' last 12 games and 11 of the Chargers' previous 14 have resulted in under totals. Moreover, in the last 5 encounters between the Chiefs and Chargers, the under has prevailed 3 times, and in Kansas City's past 6 matchups with divisional rivals, it has been successful 5 out of 6 times. Anticipating a game centered around Austin Eckler, under the projected total is our full game total pick, expecting a lack of a high-scoring, barn-burner affair. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.